Who your top 5?
My top 5 is LJ number 1, MJ number 2, Kobe number 3, Steph number 4, and Shaq number 5.
Okay. You got Bron first.
Yes, because what Bron has done, like, when you talk about Cicely Tyson,
yeah,
Bron started in 03. By 2005, Bron was the best player in the NBA.
Yeah.
In 2020, he was still the best player in the NBA. He was the best player in the NBA no matter what the game did. The game went from 2 slugs, like slow big man, to like a stretch 4 big man, to like back to 2 big man, to like big man.
Me and you out there playing the phone.
Facts. And he's been the best no matter what. When you look at the teams that Bron has carried to championship or carried to the finals, MJ didn't beat the greatest team ever assembled, nor did he run up against the greatest team ever assembled every year. You look at the skill set that Bron has. There's nobody that has ever played the game of basketball that can do what LeBron James does on a basketball court. Nobody. Michael Jordan could do just about all that LeBron James does, except for he for damn sure couldn't pass like Bron.
They had a vision like that.
I love MJ. I think MJ is incredible. Like, MJ is MJ. Like, we all wanted to be like Mike. Like, I wear 23. Come on now. Like, we all want to be like Mike. But what LeBron has been able to do and how he can control a game and, like, to do it this long, like, MJ retired. Like, this shit's grueling. Like, going to the finals year after year after year. Bron went 8 or 9 straight years.
9 straight.
Like, MJ took a break right in the heat of that shit. Bron ain't taking no break. You know what he did? Went again and again and again and again.
With different guys every time.
And again. So, for me, that's why it's Bron over MJ for me. And on top of that, the talent nowadays is way better. And I'm sure one of the old gonna say, you out of your mind, and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. The talent is way better. Just like the talent at Apple is way better than the talent that was working at Apple in 1991.
Right. Game is way better, way different now. And it's crazy, Bron's still up there, man. So
still doing it, still doing it.
1 or 2, 3, you know.
Year
best
20.
in the league. It's crazy.
It's year 20.
20 is crazy.
Playing at a high level.
He's still at the top of the discussion in year 20.
I hear what Draymond is saying, and I think he makes a lot of great points, but allow me to play devil's advocate here. Those same arguments that Draymond just used to make LeBron the GOAT can be used in reverse. If Michael Jordan retired in his prime and still has more regular season MVPs, more finals MVPs, more championships, wouldn't that make MJ the better player? Now, if we're talking about careers, LeBron James is going to blow MJ out of the water. He's played in way more games, and because of that, his stats are way better than MJ. But if we're talking about the best basketball player of all time at any given moment, it's Michael Jordan. If you take LeBron's best scoring season, he averaged 31 a game. MJ has averaged more than that 6 times in his career. And I know what you're going to say. LeBron James is the better overall player. He doesn't focus on just scoring. You have to look at the defensive side of the ball. MJ has more defensive team selections, and he averaged nearly double the steals that LeBron did, all while basically averaging the same amount of blocks. So in their peaks, you got a guy that's won 6 championships, 6 finals MVPs, 5 regular season MVPs, way more scoring titles, more defensive selections, and all of this took place even when MJ retired in the middle of his prime. There's no telling how many more championships, MVPs, or other accolades he would have won if he would have stayed in the NBA. But this isn't about what if. This is about what actually happened. So put it this way. If I had to start an NBA team tomorrow and I could draft Michael Jordan or LeBron James, I'm taking LeBron James 100%. Assuming he doesn't leave, he's going to be on my team for a lot longer and have an impact on winning for a longer duration of time. But if I need somebody for one playoff series or the playoffs in general, I'm taking Michael Jordan. He's more consistent and he has a higher impact on winning in the big situations. And don't worry, I'm not one of those idiots that penalizes LeBron for his finals record. It's better to make the finals more times than lose earlier. MJ lost more in the first round. That's why he has a better finals record. But even still, MJ had a better peak than LeBron James. It's just that LeBron's was longer. And we always talk about LeBron's teammates not showing up. But MJ had to deal with that too. In that last championship against the Utah Jazz, Scottie Pippen was hurt, and the rest of the team wasn't playing up to their standards, and MJ carried them anyway. So LeBron and MJ have had to carry their teams plenty of times. It's all about preferences, and mine is Michael Jordan. Because if you're talking about the greatest player of all time being at their best, there's simply no one better. Even Steph, LeBron James, and many other generational talents haven't had the peak that Michael Jordan had, even after all these years. But that's just what I think. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Who is the greatest player of all time, and is Draymond correct? And leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe for more NBA content just like this, and I'll see you in the next upload.